Welcome to the Victory Formation Lounge podcast, a pro football concentrated podcast that discusses NFL games week to week.
You muted.
Yeah.
But it is week 10 in the books.
Mm-hmm.
What a week it's been. What a week it's been for a lot of our divisions. Some of us are getting ready for the draft. Some of us are sniffing the playoffs. Some of us are just trying to cause havoc in the league. But we'll just go ahead and do what we do best. Introduce ourselves. Tony, fresh from Deutschland. Sprechen Sie Deutsch, New England. For the shoe, baby. Oh, man. John, go ahead.
John. Commander.
Oh, poor guy. Minos from the Niners getting right back on track.
Mr. Shaq, New England, with the Belichick with his hands over his face in the background.
Kwaku, Philadelphia Eagles, Revenge Week, coming from Mahomes. The real Swift is in Philly. She better not wear that Chiefs jersey when at Arrowhead, because she's not going to be able to do any concerts in Pennsylvania if she does that. I'm talking Taylor, whatever her name is.
Well then.
Nah, it's true though. There's something out there. The Eagle fans are threatening her not to wear a Kansas City Chiefs jersey on Monday. I won't be surprised if she doesn't even show up for the game, man. Because she's from PA.
She's from PA. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's from PA.
Yeah. I thought she was from the South.
That's what I used to think, but she's actually from Pennsylvania. She's from what city is it? I can't remember.
I don't even fucking know.
It's close to Philly. She was born in PA. I don't know if she grew up down south, but she was born in she's from the area.
That's Reading, Pennsylvania.
Reading, Pennsylvania, yeah. West Reading. Yeah. Reading.
West Reading.
Yeah,
it's Reading. It's actually pronounced Reading. Yep.
Yeah, close to Baltimore, right?
Mm-hmm. Not far at all.
Yeah, close to Baltimore, yeah.
But yeah. It's been an interesting week to say the least in this league. Where do we start? I guess we could start from the first game of the Deutschland game. That was absolute stinker. I didn't watch it, but just based on the score,
it was terrible.
The highlights, it looked like it was a terrible, terrible game. I was in the woods this weekend, so I missed that. I guess I don't know how to feel about the dub. I just know that Gardner Minshew is not it. So it's false hope, but the defense played pretty well. If anything, the defense played well. Jonathan Taylor's numbers don't really do justice to how effective he was in the game. He was pretty good throughout this game, but they basically packed, the line of scrimmage because they had absolutely no faith in Gardner Minshew. But Josh Downs had some pretty good big plays. Michael Pittman was pretty consistent. And, all in all, the New England Patriots are a terrible team. So it just, missing field goals, throwing picks.
They almost beat us.
Yeah, every now and then a terrible team will have a good shot, So,
yeah.
What was your take on that? You watched the game, right?
Anyway.
I watched the entire game, and it was an exercise in futility. You guys, as far as grades for both of our teams goes, your team C-, my team deserves a fucking F.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm serious. We struggled in every facet of this game. I mean, on offense, we were able to run the ball, but beyond that, the whole team just looked fucking inept. I mean, the passing game, it couldn't get anything down the field, and that fourth quarter interception by Mac Jones that ultimately led him to being benched. That was the death knell for the game. Never mind Bailey Zappi being put in within the last 2 minutes of the game and doing that fake spike and throwing an interception.
I saw the highlight of that.
I looked at it. That's on my face. Just look at Belichick behind me. That's how I looked at the end of that game. I was like, this is stranger than fiction. You can't even make this shit up.
That throw was terrible, man.
It was bad, man.
But on the upside, the only upside of this, our season, the way we look right now, is that we're going to have some high draft choices.
You're going to get Caleb Williams?
You're going to have
or what's the Marvin Harrison?
Is Belichick going to use him properly? That's the thing.
No, he's going
traded to San Diego.
Yeah, he's going to West.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's
but who's probably going to be the next coach? Is it going to be the OC for the Patriots?
Josh McDaniels.
Nah, he ain't getting no head coach job again.
Nah, he's done, man. He's going to high school.
It's going to be Bill O'Brien.
I think he has a shot to get a job in New England. If any place, it's New England. But
no head coach.
Bill O'Brien,
dude. That's why he shouldn't. I don't think he should have rushed to take the Vegas job.
Yeah.
Knowing that Belichick, I mean, once he took that job, I mean, dude, if he was still there,
probably right.
He probably would have had a shot of getting that job.
Yeah.
I can see Bill O'Brien being the next head coach.
If he was there, the offense would have been like anemic.
I'm surprised they didn't run the ball more because
he's a good coordinator.
He's a good
coordinator.
Only
a good
exactly. He's just a good coordinator. Exactly.
As long as they don't give him GM, they need to get an actual GM.
Yeah, they need an actual GM. I agree with that. Somebody who knows.
I think Bill is getting old. He can't handle all of the above anymore.
Who was the last GM before Belichick even came in? Harsap? No.
They did it. They had an official one, but after he left, they basically gave the responsibilities of Belichick unofficially.
He's been the GM for like the last 15 years for the most part.
For all intents and purposes, he is a GM. If only in just responsibilities, not title.
And he has been increasingly worse at his job as a GM over the last 6-7 years.
That's why they need somebody to pick a GM that knows how to pick offensive players. That's one thing.
He's only been able to draft well in the trenches. Defense. Everything else has been garbage. Everything else has been garbage.
Defense hasn't.
Kill Harry.
My goodness.
The list goes on. It's like so many of them. Yeah.
Hey, how many brothels y'all think Robert Kraft up in Germany?
0.
9.
9. Good one, Si. But I'm surprised you didn't run the ball more. Like ever since they suspended our run stuffer over Stewart, the run has been there for teams. We're generally a good run stopping team, but since he's been out, like the run has been there. And if anything, for the sake of Mac Jones, that should have been your bread and butter for this game. You probably would have had a strong shot at winning it. But
Mac Jones has a strong shot at winning the Cleveland at this point.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah.
Word has it, no longer. The team's not fucking with him in the locker room. It's like, I think after this season, he'd be better off in another team.
Oh, Mac Jones?
Mac Jones, if not sooner.
I mean, at this point, they're not going to pick up his 5th-year option.
Hey, remember when everyone was saying that we should have drafted him?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Hurts, as in
who that?
As in
somebody commenting.
I don't even know who that is, but
differently.
Yeah, but apparently they're talking about. I don't know if he's probably an Eagles fan.
Look at this logo.
Oh, wait, what happened?
Disabled.
Right in the comment section.
Hey, if he's down, I'm down.
Hey, watch it. We're a friendly show, okay, Beatos? But yeah, we're going into it a bye, so hopefully we get some players back. I think we have 2 more games without our run stuffer, and then we'll see where it goes. I just have no faith in this team as long as Gardner Minshew is our quarterback. Minshew is not. Yeah, he's not it, dog. So.
I mean, defensively during that game, he had all day to throw the ball.
Fool's gold. As of now, it's fool's gold in my opinion. I do want to see a winning style of football, as in discipline, less penalties, that kind of thing. But at the same time, realistically, there's nothing there. There's some talent, but as long as this guy is the quarterback, nah. So,
Man, you gotta love Minshew
we can move
Mania.
on
You guys
from
just
that
don't.
terrible. What's
Well, there was
that?
I say you gotta love Minshew Mania, man. Come on.
ain't no mania with
Minshew
that
is
shit
garbage,
right now.
dog. He's a good backup. He's a
He's
good
a good
backup, where he
backup, though,
belongs.
yeah.
I'll give him that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a
but
good
why
backup.
don't you play
I'll give him that.
the quarterback that backup from Georgia, the guy that you drafted the same year Jalen was drafted? Is he still there?
Oh no!
Dude, that you
I know you're talking about. He's with the Seahawks now. The one with the
Oh,
arm.
shoot.
He has an arm.
Yeah,
I forgot his name. He's with the Seahawks now.
Go back and get Nick Foles. He's still
Shit.
a free agent.
Nah, man.
Matt Ryan is out there.
Hey! I'll take Gardner Minshew over Matt Ryan at this point. Thank you very much.
Minshew
Matt
Mania.
Ryan's arm is
Come
dead.
on, dude.
Yeah.
You beat the Jets.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
Well,
something
okay,
hurts.
let's move on. Speaking of Hurts, let's go into that game, or should I say bye week, right? So, Minos, how about you?
It's bye week, man.
You guys took on the Jaguars. That's actually an impressive game because the Jaguars high flying offense, and you stuck it to them.
Yeah, it was a thing of beauty, man. I mean, as mad as I was when they took it off the TV to put on a more competitive game, that's always a great sign. But like our defense got right, man. I mean, I know I've been shit talking Isaiah Oliver all year, and what we did was he didn't play. Ambry Thomas came back off of that short-term IR, put him as the other corner, and then moved Lenore to the slot. Trevor Lawrence couldn't do shit. And then even when he did have a little bit of time, everybody was covered. The line was getting to him. They couldn't run the ball. He was throwing picks. He was getting strip sacked by Bosa. I mean, it was damn near a perfect game. I mean, Brock Purdy's first touchdown, though, when he threw it, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? But if it wasn't for, George Kittle getting away with some offensive pass interference, that would have been a pick.
That's Jacksonville's, I guess, only weakness. Their O-line is not there. But they made a good trade for Cleveland, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're playing him on the line, but their line going into the year was their weakness.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, we had the most sacks. I mean, I think we had 6 sacks in this game. And a few pressures that led to interceptions. And so, I mean, it was just all around great. I was kind of sad that Christian McCaffrey didn't break the record. But
so next week?
Yeah.
Oh, what record? What record for most rushing yards of the Niner?
No, most consecutive games with a touchdown. The record is 17, so he's tied for it. And we tried to get it to him at the end of the game, but it is what it is. I mean,
who's he tied with? Who's he tied with for that?
Man, it's some dude from like the 40s, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know who the guy was, but Purdy played well. Trent Williams was back. Debo was back, and you could see everything. I mean, when you have Trent Williams, man, and you put him in space, I don't know who the DB is for the Jaguars, number 31, but that man was running for his life a couple times when we ran sweeps that way. And like, I mean, when you see Trent Williams running at your full speed, what are you going to do? Get the fuck out the way. But Debo scored on a sweep. McCaffrey had a big sweep. Fucking Juice Check got a touchdown. Kittle with a big bomb and everybody talks about how Brock doesn't throw the ball downfield. He's got the highest yards per attempt in the league. And that touchdown to Kittle to start the second half, right when that happened, that was game over. Because it was still only 10-3 going into half. No, 13-3. I'm sorry. And then that big play from Kittle, Purdy stood in the pocket, read the man coverage, and just launched it. And Kittle ran under it and that was game.
Mm-hmm.
Wilkes was on the sideline, and you could see him getting hyped with the players, and you could see the players feeding off of that shit on the defense too, because thank God we had them as a, like a get back game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Coming into it, I thought Trevor Lawrence was gonna, dice up my secondary. Yeah. Man, he had no time. I mean, you can't chip on both sides of your line. When you got Chase Young and Nick Bosa coming, who the fuck are you gonna chip?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear you. So overall, you think you've got your mojo back going into the next couple of weeks?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Having Debo and Trent is a totally different ball game.
Yeah.
I mean,
you guys had your buy already, right?
Yeah. Micah Parsons even said it. He was just kind of like, man, the Niners are scary as fuck. When they're fully healthy, that's what we saw. And I'm like, yeah. So,
yeah.
I'm happy for it. But
wait, you're muted, right, Kwiku?
Yeah, I just realized. I just said, man.
Yeah, well, I know you responded to him. Yeah.
We're gonna wait like 3 weeks, man. What's up?
What?
When do you guys play?
They're gonna wait for 3 weeks and come back. Y'all come so soon. Right? What if you re-injure yourself, man? Yeah, we're playing 2 weeks. 2, 3.
December 3rd.
Come after a month.
I can't wait for that preview and review.
You know what, though? I'll probably just make that prediction for that game right now. But anyway, we'll wait.
We'll wait. Yeah, John. You guys took on, was it Seattle? Who you guys played this week? Seattle, right?
Fuckers.
That was a painful one.
Do me a favor, man.
That was a painful loss. How do you feel about that one?
Man, the NFL is rigged, bro.
I didn't watch the game, because I was in the woods. So speak on it.
It's just a typical Washington loss. You let a team go down the field with 50 seconds left to get a field goal, But I don't know. We gave up almost 500 yards, man.
Oh, they were loose. So, Seattle was loose.
We haven't fired Jack yet. I don't know what's going on with that, but Sam is Sam. Dan Howell is Sam.
He won me a game this week. He was my backup because Jalen Hurts is my starting quarterback, so they won their bye.
Let's put it like this: he leads the NFL. He leads the NFL in passing yards. He leads the NFL in big time throws. He's got 65% completion percentage. I mean, I don't. He's cleaning up his mistakes. He's going to make mistakes, but it's almost not fair to him. How bad our defense is. I'm sold on the guy. So really, we need to clean some things up around him. And I didn't think we were going to go in there in a hostile environment and win that game handily. We had a chance, man. Brandon Robinson looked great. Gary Terry is not an elite receiver, so we need to bring in a big receiver, man, where you could do some back shoulder fades or throw the ball up, do some jump balls. Sam's arm is incredible, man. He's got the best arm I've seen in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Better than Cousins ever had. Better than any quarterback we've had in my maybe since Joe Theismann, as far as I'm concerned. Name another quarterback in Washington history that's got a better arm than Sam that we've seen. I can't.
RG3 had a gun.
He had in that one season, yeah.
His first season.
But it's probably too early to say this stuff about Sam Howell, but he's the only bright spot. So
I see your running backs were your number one receivers this week.
I know.
That's
What are we
crazy.
doing?
Ronald Robinson looked like a wide receiver one.
Yeah.
I know. I played against that motherfucker this week.
Ooh,
That's
Robinson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, well, you guys are not using Logan Thomas.
We're not using Scary Terry. He doesn't get separation.
Yes, I don't know. He just got paid. What's going on there?
He just got paid.
Yeah,
He's enjoying that.
getting open?
He's enjoying that money.
it's weird, man. Like that one throw he made to tie the game. He split the defenders with the throw, like on the run. I think it was to De'Ami Brown, his high school teammate. College teammate. But
Mhm.
Scary is just not getting open, man. So I don't know about him.
Is he getting double teamed? Or is he just not?
But there's nothing to double team though. That's the thing.
Or he's not
It's not
creating separation.
Yeah. It's not like people don't game plan for Scary and go, oh man, like he's really hard to cover.
Can we? Then we should stop calling him Scary Terry. He's just
That's
Terry.
true.
Because you would think that with what's the name of that guy from Penn State?
Dotson.
You would think that with Dotson coming in, it will create a lot of opening for Terry. Maybe the enemy's not scheming him properly.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I can say this. My boy Herb C was talking about we might, if we could get Brock Bowers in the draft, tight end from Georgia,
Yeah.
something like that, bro. I mean, but the problem is we finish in the middle of the pack and get the 16th pick like we always do. What are we going to draft with that pick?
I mean, you can't go for a quarterback. Would you? I mean, Sam Howell is probably a future at this point.
Oh, he is. We need offensive line for a big. I mean, Logan Thomas is decent, but he's nothing to write home about. We need a guy that can block like George Kittle, or we need like a. I don't know, but we definitely need O-line.
Yeah. Also,
I would.
also like
You need the EN.
Logan
too.
Thomas is always hurt. This is one of the
Not
first
all-
like
This season.
one of
If I were
the
you, I
first
would
seasons
trade
that
that.
he's healthy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, it's one of those losses that made me want to, punch the TV. But we're used to it by now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like that. Really, like we're not gonna go make noise in the playoffs. You can't win games. Let me tell you something. You ain't gonna win no games in the playoffs. Letting teams go down the field like that with 50 seconds left, obviously. So that Ron Rivera is not good with clock management, and I'm not sure he's not even our coach. He just stands there on the sideline with his shoulders, with his arms crossed.
He's a placeholder. He's a placeholder.
So here's the thing. You know what scares me? We are 10-point favorites against the Giants this week. That scares me
Wow. Yeah.
because we get blown out at home, dude. So
But dude, the Giants are not going to do anything. I'm sorry.
look what
Yeah.
I don't think so either.
I mean, the Eagles will probably struggle against them on Christmas Day, but I don't think they're going to do anything. They'll struggle against them and still win, but
Stop
Christmas Day.
Saquon.
yeah, we play them on Christmas Day. That's the first
Stop
game.
stop
Then
Saquon. You stop Saquon, you're in the driver's seat, basically.
yeah, I mean, and Saquon, I think there's the Giants are just, dude. If you should have seen that sideline on Sunday, I chose to watch that game over Washington, and by the time Dallas scored 42, I was like, dude, I'm just gonna switch to red zone. I'm done.
Can you
Like they're just disorganized.
Howder,
Mm-hmm.
Tony Pollard. What's going on with this guy?
Same
Yeah,
thing going
I
on in
don't
Philly.
know.
You need a big back.
That's
Mm-hmm.
true. It's like Rico Dowdle. Rico Dowdle is getting more love than Pollard is.
Yeah.
You're up 42 to
Yeah, I don't know.
42.
It's weird.
You think CeeDee Lamb? Whew. Oh boy.
Mismatch
And
team,
what's his
man.
face?
Oh, he got me 40
What's
last
his
week.
face?
He
Cooks.
was a
Cooks came to life too.
Oh, Brandon Cooks. Yeah, he had a game.
Yeah, it was about the Giants, man. Easy teams, man. Play a
You know,
real team.
if the playoffs started today, it would be Niners hosting the Cowboys again.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that would be great. Oh, I thought maybe they'll go to Detroit, but yeah, that would be great, man.
Playoffs started today. There will be no Bills and no Bengals.
That's fine.
You get Miami, even the Jets.
I still don't think the Bills. I don't think the Bills are gonna make the playoffs this year.
Nah, dude.
Yeah.
I think Stephon Diggs is done after this year. He's probably coming to Washington.
Saw his Instagram post.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's telling Josh Allen. I'm like, damn, dude.
Is that for real? The guy said go play for the Broncos if you want to catch a ball.
Wait, did Josh Allen say that?
I'm not sure if it's real.
I don't know.
Stephon Diggs is reckless. He's kind of reckless with his mouth. It wouldn't shock me if he said that. But
he is pretty reckless, dog.
He's pretty reckless.
And Ken Dorsey told him, go play for the Broncos if you want to catch a pass.
That's probably why he got fired. It's probably part of the reason why he got fired.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably. Dude, you don't say that. You don't say that in the middle of a game. Like, come on now.
Yeah, Josh Allen is not. He makes critical mistakes at the worst time. So
yeah, but
Gabe
Davis though, like you got to catch that ball. I mean, some of the shit, like his second interception, that was bad. But the first one, that went straight through Gabe Davis's hands and popped up in the air. I mean, that ain't on Josh.
I mean,
I got Gabe Davis, and that motherfucker ain't been getting me shit lately.
Keep making mistakes. We'll see you in Philly in 2 weeks. It's
y'all
gonna be
play
crazy.
Buffalo?
Yep, in 2 weeks. Thanksgiving, Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Your schedule's starting to get fun, Quicks.
It's starting to get crazy. I'll say 2 out of 2. What?
You know, if you go into that game?
No, I'll be coming back from a wedding in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, that's Thanksgiving.
Oh, dude, when are you going to Atlanta?
The fucking Friday after Thanksgiving.
Sure, I'll be there, but I'll be driving back on Saturday.
Man, stop by Duluth, Georgia. Got a Nigerian wedding.
When is the Friday? The Friday?
He's got 2 ceremonies, Friday and Saturday.
Oh shit! I don't know.
That's a big weekend of drinking.
We'll see.
Oh,
let's see if I can come on Friday.
Oh, Quicks, you're going to Andrews for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm going to Andrews. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're driving Wednesday morning.
Nice little road trip. Nice.
Yeah, it's a long one too.
Georgia? Going to Georgia?
Yeah, coming.
Nice.
Cummings, yeah, Cummings.
Georgia. Man, when I was in Georgia last month, it was nice and crispy outside. Like, get up in the morning, drink your coffee, and it's nice and.
It's nice. It's nice out there. Man, before I got married, I used to go. You go there. It's a vibe. It's a vibe out there.
We stayed in outside of Atlanta in Norcross. It's like
Norcross, yeah.
Got you.
It's nice.
All right, let's get into some of these other games. Speaking of the Bills, they got upset by the Broncos. Too many mistakes. Josh Allen is a mistake haven, dog, and their defense too. So, yeah.
The thing is, he tries to push the ball too much, and instead of going for the check, sometimes Brady even told him last summer, like, dude, go for the check down. Sometimes, like,
he had 3 turnovers during the game.
Yeah,
he's so like
he's like Carson Wentz. He's like Carson Wentz. Yeah,
Carson Wentz, Brett Favre.
Yeah, he's like, I got a gun slinger there, dude. I mean, I
Well,
get it.
those
He's trying to get the ball, and a lot of times those interceptions, he's not throwing it to Stephon Diggs. That's why he's getting frustrated.
Yeah.
None of them are going to
Yeah,
him.
no.
I was fine with that. I won by 3 points because Diggs didn't get shit.
And they also need to run the ball more. They don't run the ball. I don't understand.
I mean, they fumbled it the first. I mean, David Cooks fumbled it on the first run, the first play.
It's been 5 years. They still don't run the ball.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, they thought they had the solution at running back, but David Cooks is probably not the. I mean, he's probably not the answer.
He actually plays well. They just stop giving it. They don't give him the ball after the second half. Like
But when he fumbles it, that's what I'm saying. The moment he fumbles it, it's like his game. No, but there's been games where he's fumbled it and they just took him out of. They took the running game away. The moment they fumble it,
like
running, they take it away.
You see, like you watch, like just watch your typical game.
Okay.
Like, first, second quarter, his numbers are really good. Like they're decent. Like it looks like he's going towards a good game, and then third quarter comes, he gets like 3 touches for the rest of the game. It's like, wait,
they were giving the ball
which is what surprises me, because for a defensive coach, you would think that he will pound and run the ball.
Yeah, they have like John was saying, Latavius Murray's there too. He's solid.
Yeah,
they don't.
I mean, he scored.
They don't run the ball.
You got Fournette.
They don't run not exactly. They have Fournette. They don't want to run the ball. I don't. Yeah.
Maybe was Fournette active though? I thought he was on the practice squad.
You can bring 2 people out. You can bring 2 people for the practice card up.
I don't know, like 3 times in a season.
I just don't think they're running the ball.
Yeah, I agree.
They haven't even tried running it since Daboll left.
And you have the O-line to run it. I mean, they've drafted O-line pretty well in the draft, like within the first 2 rounds. Like,
but the only thing they addressed in the trade deadline was
cornerback, Rasul Douglas.
Yeah. Oh well, I don't think they're making the playoffs. We'll see.
Oh nah, they're not. I mean, do you think Sean McDermott keeps his job, or he's probably gone?
Nah, if they completely implode this year, maybe he'll be gone. But I don't see it.
Yeah, me too.
I think
it all depends on who's there for his replacement. Who? Yeah. Nah.
Who's
I
better?
don't think they got anybody.
They might. I have a feeling there's a hot possibility that the Texans offensive coordinator might be up for a job, if based on the way they're playing.
And even the Ravens DC as well.
Yeah, the Ravens DC as well. Yep.
Yeah. If the Eagles hadn't shit the bed the last 2 weeks, I could have seen their DC to get in a head coaching job, but I doubt it.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, the Jets lose to the Raiders 12-16. I actually thought the Jets was going to come up in that one, but nope.
Yo, do you think Antonio Pierce gets that job? If Antonio Pierce,
yeah, absolutely.
If he continues,
I don't think they're going to give it to him.
Why?
You think he's just going to say acting?
They're going to get someone with more experience.
But that has cost them, though. True.
Yeah. I just.
But, I mean,
the league is weird like that. I don't think they're gonna. They rarely let the interim coach get the job unless the interim coach has like coaching experience.
True. I mean, the only time it's happened.
They'll interview him, but I don't think they're gonna give it to him. Yeah.
Like Singletary is the only one that got that job.
I think.
They'll give it to him if the players want it. If Devontae Adams wants it,
I just don't think they're gonna give it to him.
If they play well, if they play hard, and they don't get embarrassed, I think they're gonna give it to him.
Yeah,
so?
But
and again,
at the end of the day, it depends on the GM too. It depends on the GM too. I mean, the acting GM is also. He's also black, so it all depends on if Mark wants to have this face because he has a female black president. He has a male black GM and male interim head coach. If he wants to show face, he might try and give it to them, but I don't know.
Who was the last black coach for the Raiders? It was Art Shell, right?
Shell, yeah. But that, all right, I mean, Al Davis was, he was cut from a different cloth.
Yeah, he was. His son.
His son is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and you're right.
Destroyed by
Experience
the
is going to
Cowboys,
be
49-17.
We don't need to talk about the damn Cowboys. Fuck them.
Look, man, it was one of them easy teams. They like the easy teams. They give them
They
easy
have
team.
demolished all the New Jersey teams this year.
And they got another easy one next week, and probably only game that I could see them struggle is, I don't know, man. I could see them struggle against you guys though. It's a division game.
Washington.
What?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but they gotta play the Panthers. Their schedule is easy. They have a pretty easy schedule coming up till they meet us, and probably I can see them beat the Seahawks afterwards.
Nah, Seattle's tough, man.
Seattle's tough, but that game's gonna be in Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas, I think Dallas has after the Panthers, their next 3 games are all home.
The Falcons.
I'm asking you why I know their schedule, man.
Of course you do.
Yeah,
You're an NFC player, yeah. Just natural. Follow your enemies, right?
Nah, but I don't know Washington's schedule like how I know Dallas' schedule.
I don't know the schedule, bro.
I probably only know your next 2 games, and that's it.
Yeah.
Falcons.
Carolina, they're gonna roll over Carolina, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, they're gonna.
The Falcons.
Desmond Ritter came back in.
Yeah, Kyler Murray came back, had a decent showing.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Wait, did Riddler come back in? Did he get did Taylor Heineke get benched again?
No, Heineke got hurt.
Oh, he got hurt.
You got hurt, yeah.
Hey, something funny. Arthur Smith is ruining people's fantasy seasons, man, with the way he's using Bijan.
Yeah, he doesn't give him any touches. What the fuck is that? He's limiting his touches now.
I don't know.
Bijan Robinson, is he hurt?
This week, he's going to give him more touches.
Is he injured or something?
No, he's not.
It's got to be a locker room thing.
He doesn't give him any touches. He barely gets fucking Kyle Pitts involved. I just don't understand. I don't understand. It's weird, man. It's weird.
That's interesting. Oh, he's not scheming. Is it that he's not scheming properly?
I have no clue. It just doesn't add up. Those are his best players. He doesn't really prioritize them. So I don't know.
Bro, the Lions are 7-2 or what? Or 8-2.
Yeah.
The Lions 7, I think.
7-2. Yeah, the Lions are dangerous. You know, you heard it here first.
Jameer Gibbs.
I know they're dangerous, but shit, I'd rather play like a playoff game in their stadium. It's indoors. And my kicker's from Michigan.
Nah, I don't want to play any game in Detroit. Even though we won the last 2 games over there, nah, no indoor stadium.
Hey, was it the first game last year? The first game last year? It was like 35-32 or something?
Yeah, 35-32, yeah. Yep.
Well, and the season before that, it was like us. We had a fucking shootout against them and Detroit too. But I don't remember the last time Jared Goff has beaten us.
He's playing at a high level.
This time he has weapons now. You got weapons in that defense.
This is a good game.
That rookie tight end too. Oof. That guy is opening the field.
Laporta, whatever his name is.
He is opening up that field, man.
Yeah. The Browns also. The Browns defeated the Ravens. That division is crazy.
Yo, what was it? 27-3
that was
or something?
Deshaun. That looked like vintage Deshaun, and he goes on IR right after that.
It was 27.
He actually looked like vintage Deshaun, and he goes on IR right after that.
Yo,
What
he
was that?
played the whole game with that fractured whatever in his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
They said it happened early.
33-31.
Now they
Yeah, it
play
was a good game.
Pittsburgh.
I didn't even watch it, but I saw the highlights. Like, oh shit, the Ravens were up early and by 2-3 scores, and then they allowed them back.
Ravens lost
That
to the
kick,
Browns
yeah,
like
yeah.
they lost to you guys.
It's a typical Ravens loss.
Yeah, exactly.
God damn, that
Yep.
sucks though. Because Ravens, have they won any division games? Maybe against the Bengals. I don't think they've won any division games besides the Bengals.
They play tomorrow.
No, they haven't.
No, they
Just
played the
Bengals,
first
right?
one. This is the second one.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they beat the Bengals. Are the only team they've beaten in the division. They got to
Yeah.
careful, dude. The division is
Yeah.
tough. That's like the
I think they
NFC
have.
issue.
I think they have the most wins overall. That's why they're still leading the division.
No, they beat the Browns. They beat the Browns and the
no.
Bengals so far.
Oh, the first time around,
They beat the Browns too.
They beat the
So they
Browns
split.
28-3.
Oh,
they
yeah.
split. They split.
Oh, they
Okay,
split.
so
Oh, and
So
then
they-
Pittsburgh beat them.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
It's
They
always
play
like
the
that.
Bengals. They play the Bengals this Thursday, which is a big game.
I'm guessing they played Pittsburgh the last week then.
Yep.
Oh man, I got
Yeah,
And the
Yeah, I
third
mean-
to last week. And the third to last week. Oh shit,
That could decide the division, dude.
man, we got a Christmas game against the
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
this year.
as the Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the late game. The late game, right? We have the 4:30 or 5 o'clock game. So it's against the Giants.
The Vikings with another dub under Dobbs.
Yeah.
And they've just said that they're putting their other quarterback in once he's healthy.
Ooh,
Huh?
The original
Really?
back.
Who's the other quarterback?
Yo, what
Who's the other quarterback?
Some dude, some guy from Texas, Baylor or Texas A&M.
Why would you do that? Why would you destroy the rhythm that's going, like the momentum? Anyway, that's not my problem. But
Oh, that's Quasi.
Jamie made an appearance and he did his 50-50 or 30 for 30 again. 2 picks,
Who?
2 scepters, 2 touchdowns.
Who?
You know, Jamie's Winston.
Oh, Jameis.
Oh, Jameis Winston.
Mhm.
Man, Jameis, it's been a minute.
Yeah. And my man CJ Stroud once again with the upset, beating the Bengals
Yo.
30-27.
They
might make the playoffs.
MVP.
That's a team that might make the playoffs.
They might win your division if you're not careful.
I think Jacksonville has a little bit of a lead. So, but they can win the division. It's not.
can.
You're right. If they can
That's
win
what
the
I'm saying.
division,
They can win the division.
they're hot. They're playing good football.
I mean,
You know-
the Texans are only one game behind Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So their next
But
their
is
next
that-
head to head, their next head to head
Yeah.
might decide who goes on top.
Is that the last game of the season for them?
I don't even
Is
know,
that- you know,
but I know Jacksonville's beaten them once. So. Mhm.
I'll tell you right now. Because if that is it, that could be that Sunday night game.
Yeah,
That last game to decide the
the
division.
division.
Yeah.
The
Oh, no, it's
Steelers,
not
once
them,
again-
it's Colts.
Is not okay.
Nah.
Oh,
it's
they
not
play
the
us. They
Colts.
play us last.
They play you guys last, yeah, January
okay.
7th.
Uh-oh.
Packers, Steelers. Steelers, of course. You know they just know how to win. The Titans fall big to the Buccaneers,
Mm.
and of course, you know the Thursday night game. The Bears.
Yo,
Packers.
that was so boring, man. That game was just.
Yeah. But I
Miles
think.
Sanders, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Bears, Panthers. Yeah, that was boring.
Mhm. I think this week has some good games, though. Am I correct?
Yeah, they got some good games. I mean,
The game
they
of the
got
week
good
is
games.
the game of the week is definitely the Thursday night game because that has the biggest implications.
Really?
Let's go.
Yeah,
Joey B. Joey B.
because the Bengals at the Ravens.
Shoot. I better stay away from that area tomorrow.
The
last
I know,
spot.
right?
The last
I don't have
spot
any
in,
business out there, but like,
in my league, the last spot is open, bro. Herbie's got it right now, but it's open, bro. I'm not out of it yet.
Man, I'm out of it. I'll tell you that much. You defeated me. You beat me this week. I didn't even check my line this week. I did not check my lineup because I was in the woods. But I saw the result today. I was like, shit, John, you put up some numbers this week. I was like, I didn't even look. I just saw the point. I was like, you had almost 200 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was your talisman this week? Somebody put up. Someone put up like to have like 180. You had almost 178, 180 points.
It might have been Javonte Williams played a good game.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I think it was Burrow to Chase.
Okay.
Burrow to Chase.
Okay.
Maybe let's go.
Definitely. The Eagles at the Chiefs on Monday night is going to be a good one too.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the games really require a big. Actually, there's actually 3 games. 2 games of the week, the Thursday night, and also the Steelers at the Browns is also a big one for that division.
Jalen Warren, he won now.
Yeah. But yeah,
He looks.
I don't really think this week needs a preview. I know we're on a bye. I think Sai, you're on a bye too.
Yeah, I'm on a bye too. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we could quickly talk about those 3 games. Those are big games.
We play the Bucks.
And we could also touch on the division game of the Commanders hosting the Giants.
If the Commanders don't win that shit, man, they just need to contract that team and just take them out the league.
Relegate them.
I mean,
are you calling
Ron Rivera needs to be fired right away.
Send them to the XFL, man, because if y'all lose to Danny DeVito's nephew,
and
Tommy DeVito
and Minos Dable.
I don't understand how that dude is actually a quarterback in the fucking league.
Don't he still live at home with his parents?
Yeah.
I mean, he got his chicken cutlets cut up and done by the time he gets home.
Tommy DeVito.
Are you serious?
The Giants quarterback lives at home.
He lives at home, dude. His mom makes his bed.
He's from North Jersey.
Yeah.
He was like, it's great. My mom makes my bed when I come home from practice. You know, all the chicken cutlets are already cooked.
Wait, he's making. Anyway, it might be a culture thing, but I was about to say he's making good money to. Anyway,
man,
but
that's why he's making good money to. Easily, I would say okay, the housing market now is, but he's in the NFL. He's easily making $500K a year. So, man, anyway, that's not my situation. I'm not.
Shit.
I mean, he's pocketing $500K, man.
He's pocketing.
He's pocketing that joint.
His contract is 1 year, $750,000.
Dog, he could buy a house with his eyes closed.
Exactly.
Man, shit, he better save that fucking money because it's not like he getting another job.
Yeah, I guess. But he's what? He's a kicker?
No, he's their
quarterback. He's the quarterback.
Oh, he's a quarterback. Oh.
Wait, isn't Terrell Pryor back? It was not Terrell Pryor. What's his name? Damn. Tyrod Taylor. Isn't he playing in this?
Isn't he hurt?
Is he like done? Is he on IR or something?
I don't know. Tyrod, man, the only break he can catch are his bones.
Yo, the Giants could have gone for Carson Wentz. I don't know why they didn't go for him before the Rams did. Carson was just sitting there chilling.
Yep.
Is he playing this week?
No, he's not. Carson?
No, Stafford is back.
So Carson is officially active?
He's the backup.
He's the backup. Okay. All right. What team signed him again?
The Rams.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The Giants could have. I mean, I don't know if they could have signed him because Matt Jones was out.
I'm gonna just say this: as bad as Carson Wentz is, I actually think he's better than Danny Dimes.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna just
by a
put it out
stretch.
there.
By a
I'm
stretch.
gonna just put it out there. But yeah, that should be an interesting game. I can't wait to hear what John has to say next week. Win or lose or draw.
That is kind of true. We haven't had a tie yet this year.
We haven't had a tie yet, right? Bengals at the Ravens. What's really good? How do you guys feel about that game now that Deshaun is on? Oh, sorry. Well, now that Ravens lost.
It depends on if the Bengals have their wide receivers.
Somebody injured? T. Higgins, right?
T. Higgins.
Yeah, I think Higgins was out and Chase was limited.
Higgins might not play.
Because it's Thursday. It's a short week too. And they're gonna make them play because they lost to the Texans. That's an AFC loss. So this is kind of a must win, more of a must win for them than it is for the Ravens, because the Ravens already won the first game Ravens won the first game they played. So this is actually a kind of a must win for Cincinnati. So they can't, if the wide receivers can play in any form of a capacity, they're probably going to play because it's got such high playoff implications. But the Ravens should win if fucking Harbaugh doesn't take his foot off the pedal.
It's impossible to pick any game in the AFC North.
It is. You're absolutely right. But yeah, I just think
actually impossible to pick any game in the NFL at this point.
I know every week we get these curveballs, man. But
I think the Ravens win, though.
I do think so too.
I think the
I like
Ravens
the Bengals.
Like the Bengals to win.
Yo, we do.
I think when the Ravens are playing their game, they might be the best team in the AFC.
Ravens are.
Yeah, when they're playing at their level of ball, like even this game that they lost, for three quarters they had these Bammers on the heels, and then they all of a sudden their game plan started to change and then fucked up the rhythm. Next thing you know, these guys are back in the game, and Deshaun again looked like vintage Deshaun. Then he goes on IR.
He's gonna be getting a lot of massages from them nurses.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Oh my gosh, I had no comment.
He's gonna be spending that $40 million with them massages, man.
He made like $10 million per touchdown or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh well, fuck him.
Minos, how you feel about the Bucks coming home?
I think we should, if we do what we do, it should be a normal, comfortable win. I need
Mike Evans to go off.
No, you don't. Mike Baker ain't even gonna have a chance to throw the ball. Nick Bosa is gonna be coming after Baker again.
Oh, they don't like each other.
Well, I think they're fine, but
but competitive competition wise.
It was years ago when Baker Mayfield planted the Oklahoma flag at
Ohio State. Yeah, and he got him back. Where did he get him back? In San Francisco.
Yep. But I'm not afraid. I'm not worried. I'm not afraid of the Bucks. But then again, we lost to the Browns, Vikings, and the Bengals. They played fucking well, but we lost to the Vikings without their best player, and the Browns with a fucking XFL quarterback. So we just got to play like we played this week against Jacksonville.
This is bad weather, man.
And how do y'all feel about the Steelers at the Browns?
Go Steelers.
Yeah, without Deshaun.
Without Deshaun Watson.
I'll take the Steelers, man.
That's Steelers.
Steve, I'm taking the Steelers too, but man, that Cleveland defense could probably score more points than the damn Steelers offense. I still don't get. My brother and I were talking about it tonight. Like, I still don't get how Matt Canada has a job and Ken Dorsey got fired.
Yeah, For real.
Think about the Commanders.
Tomlin doesn't fire in the middle of the season, dude.
I guess.
It's Tomlin, man.
You know what? You know what a sneaky good game is as well. The Vikings at the Broncos. Broncos are starting to play well.
Isn't that Sunday night game?
I'll take the Vikings.
Yep.
Yo, their kicker had pine
That is a
tar.
Sunday night game.
Their kicker had pine tar on the back of his hand, which is illegal.
Who? Broncos?
Not the holder. The Broncos holder had pine tar on his fucking hand.
Oh wow. Is he getting fined?
Nobody saw it.
Oh wow. How do you find out about that?
I saw it. I saw it on Twitter.
Oh shit.
Just looking for it. Look for it on Twitter and shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's damn clear. It's like a big ass square of pine tar, so he can hold on to the ball.
Cortland Sutton posted about the Russell Wilson apology that everybody needs to sign.
I saw.
He's having a good season, bro.
He's having a good season. He is. I'll give him that. They're starting to play some good football. So
Javonte's back.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
The Vikings just won 5 in a row, so that should be a decent game.
Yeah, that's I agree 100%. That should be a good
Josh
game.
Dobbs can finally find the home locker room, and he knows where his way around the facility. I mean, shout out to him. I mean, he's second in the NFL in rushing yards for quarterback. You know that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. After Lamar, right?
Yeah. Who knew?
Yeah. The Raiders and the Dolphins is also a tricky one.
Yeah.
The Raiders are starting to play decent with Antonio Pierce. The Dolphins, they went on a bye after that shocker against the Chiefs. They didn't really play well in that one. But I think A-Chain is coming back soon. I don't know if it's
it might be this week, but I just don't. No team played well in Germany.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
It was the Schnitzel.
No team played well overseas, period. Like,
yeah.
Every player gets thrown out of their routine.
Yeah.
Their foods, their everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're not going to do away with it.
No, because it's a money grab. So, no, they're not going to. Then, let me see what else is decent.
When does Jimmy come back? Is Jimmy done is he not coming back?
Jimmy's
a back injury, so.
Nah, Jimmy's benched. They benched him. He's healthy.
I think he's benched. Yeah, I think he's benched. Jets at the Bills is a tricky one for the Bills. If they lose this,
ain't no way they lose this. They already lost the first one on some bullshit.
Oh yeah, that was that weird game on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once
Once
again, hero ball cost them.
Yeah, that was the Aaron Rodgers pop my Achilles game.
Mm-hmm. Back next month?
Probably.
Is he going to play this season?
I think he will.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Kirk Cousins is still limping around like 3 weeks later and shit. Already Aaron Rodgers was probably fucking rubbing some, weird rainforest powders on his fucking leg.
Hey, yeah, stuff he spilled on the sideline.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Was that like some kind of liquor, like some high end tequila or some shit?
Ocean.
Somebody
cleaned it up for him, and nobody knows what it is.
Yeah, some dark magic.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that's about it for this coming week. Big games, dog. As we approach the second half of the season, where like everything is, directed towards the playoffs.
Where y'all at? Where y'all trying to make playoff pushes in fantasy?
In our league, definitely not. Actually, this year I haven't been as proactive as I usually am. I'm even falling off in my league. I was second now. I think I'm like 6th or 7th. I've been like slacking on the waiver. Like I'm usually on top of that stuff.
I mean, in one of my leagues, I'm actually 9th out of 14, but from 4 through 11, we're all 5-5.
Got you. And then there's one league, like my starting lineup just kind of speaks for itself, so I don't even touch it. So that's why I'm doing okay in that. But the leagues that I have to be active, I've been terrible because I just haven't had the time and the focus that I usually do. But we'll see. I'll see this. Like one of them, at least 2 of them, there's still a chance. So I'll see.
I think I have like 5 out of 7 teams at the moment are in the playoffs. It's hard, man. Fantasy,
it's tough. Like you gotta devote some time to it, and I definitely haven't had the time and the dedication this year like that I usually do. So, but yeah. But yeah, man. Once again, another great episode, gentlemen. We'll check back in next week for the results. Anybody shook regarding their matchup? Eagles, how you feeling, Eagles?
Honestly, though, I gotta say, like the next 4 games, I can see a 2-2 split. 2-2.
You got the Chiefs. Who and who?
You got the Chiefs, the Bills, the Niners, and the Cowboys.
Oh, that's cute.
I say we win 2 out of the 2. This is probably a game I could see us losing, even though I won't be surprised if we win.
Jalen Hurts is questionable. What's his limitation?
It's probably now his knee, man. Knee.
He's playing. Ain't no way
he's gonna play. I mean, he's probably well rested because it was just a bone bruise, which a lot of people say, like, it just goes with rest. So the bye week came at a good time. If they weren't playing the Cowboys, they probably would have rested him for like 2 weeks.
Let's go, AJ Brown. Let's go. Let's keep it up.
Yeah, but we don't have Dallas Goedert. That's where it gets tricky.
You got a lot of weapons though. You should be all right. Well, then again,
what?
Who's the backup?
The backup is Jack Stoll, and Grant Calcaterra, and then this Albert. I can't even remember his last name from the Broncos.
You got Albert O?
Albert O, yeah. Yeah, he's a good receiving tight end. I think the main person who's good at blocking is Jack Stoll.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll see. See how that goes.
We'll see. It should be interesting. Good Monday night game.
Yeah.
I think this week our evening games are all good. So let's see how they go. Thursday, Sunday night, and Monday night are all good games. So anyway, thank you, gentlemen, and everybody else that tuned in. Thank you, the one that left a comment about Hurts with your dope, funny logo. Thanks as well. We gone.
All right, man.
All right.